It's senior night for Naperville Central girls tennis as the Redhawks enter off a close 4-3 win against Mattia. They host the Waubonsie Valley Warriors, who fell to North 5-2 last week. It's the final DVC match of the regular season, with the conference tournament being held next week. We begin with Waubonsie's Sophia Peranto and Revi Rao taking on Naperville Central's Amy Yang and Claire Cameron in one doubles. Peranto serves it short, which leaves the middle of the court open. Rao then steps up and places it right down Broadway for the point. Peranto serves it in, and she goes back and forth cross-court with Yang before testing Cameron. The Red Hawk does well, placing it right over the Warriors. Still serving is Peranto, and she goes cross-court with the Redhawks. Once again, we see Rao inch closer to the nets as the Warrior is able to send one right down the middle for a point. Waubonsie wins the match in straight sets, 6-3, 6-1. Moving along to the two doubles matchup with Redhawks Chaley Ha and Shamaskantha Kumar facing off against Warriors Yashvi Shah and Tessa Chow. Jumping about halfway through a long rally, Shah for Dub V tries to go down the line but is stopped by Ha. With both Warriors at the net, Skantha Kumar lobs one over them for a nice point. The Redhawks take set 1, 6-3. Another long rally ensues and the Warriors once again come to the nets. The Dub V duo does a nice job rallying, but the Redhawks are right there with them. Shah backhands one before leaping up and sending one down, which is too tough for Central to handle. Skantha Kumar serves in and Ha is ready for the next hit. The Red Hawk jumps in front and just gets it to drop for the point. Central wins set 2, 6-3. Let's wrap up doubles play with three doubles as Red Hawk sophomores Reena Shu and Arya Ashok take on Warriors Nishka Patel and Ditya Datla. Patel serves in as Datla is quick to left-hand one the next time around, and it lands right between both Red Hawks. Central looks to wrap up the first set, and they do just that as she sends it down the line to secure the points. The Redhawks take the first set 6-4. Datla gets it in for Dub V as she and Ashok go back and forth. The Red Hawk then hammers one right towards the Warrior, and it has too much power to be stopped. Central takes the second set with ease, 6-0. Moving along to the singles action with Waubonsie sophomore Chloe Cochran taking on Central freshman Grace Kistler. They go cross-court with one another before Kistler tries to get the Warrior with some spin. Cochran is ready for it and guides her hit past the Red Hawk as she takes the first set 6-3. Kistler is serving, and this time around she is able to use the spin to perfection against the Warrior. She applies the perfect touch to pick up the point. Cochran would ice the match here with a powerful one-handed swing that goes right into the corner. The Warrior takes the second set 6-4. Wrapping up the day with an exciting matchup in one singles with Warrior freshman Lydia Peranto and Red Hawk senior Sophia Olaru. After Peranto took the first set 7-6 and Olaru the second 6-2, we'll jump into the action under the lights for set 3. Both are locked in and won't give up an inch of the courts. After some solid swings, Olaru starts to scramble, and the Warrior is there to capitalize. She knocks one down on the volley for a point. Olaru now serves in, and then the two play some higher arcing shots before Olaru goes back low and then hits the net. Peranto is able to get it over, but then leaves the corner open, and the Red Hawk hits it pure. The third set heads into a tiebreaker now, as the Red Hawk serves one well. She then hammers one the other way for another point. Peranto now is ready to respond as we jump into the end of a 40-second rally. Both sides move around the courts and the Red Hawk heads up towards the nets. She does a good job a couple times around, but Peranto then sends one right down the line for a great point. The Warrior would go on to win the third set 7-6 in a very exciting matchup. The Redhawks are still victorious as a team on senior night, thanks to wins from Megan Moreno in 3 singles and from 4 doubles.
I guess I was feeling a little nervous, but also excited because this was the last DVC match. And then I guess like what was working on the court was like our volleys and our poaching and just like our ground strokes. They were really consistent today. So
I feel like we naturally kind of have a similar play style.
Yeah.
And that we're like both very consistent.
Yeah.
So this season we've been working to like become more aggressive at the net specifically for both of us.
Yeah.
And so I think we're getting a lot better in that. And I think just being consistent naturally complements each other really well too.
So, well, mindset-wise, I think like our past couple of matches have been pretty rough for us, like mindset-wise, and like I feel like we've struggled with trying to like come back from like a loss, like first set or something. And like I feel like for us, I think the most important thing mindset-wise was getting out and like kind of just fueling ourselves with positive thoughts.
Absolutely, yeah.
And like during the match, do you want to talk about during the match?
Yeah, and during the match, we kept hyping each other up, be like, you got this, you can do it, next point, let's go, and I think that really helps with our play. So I always look to Aria for my net play. She is so good at the net. I always look to her form, look to where she goes, how she hits, so that I can try to match it.
And like for her, like her backhands are incredible. So I think for the both of us, our weaknesses and strengths are like perfectly in line. So like my weaknesses are her strengths and her strengths are my weaknesses. So like during the actual, like when we play, like they balance each other out so well.
I guess it's kind of bittersweet because like it's exciting to be like going somewhere else, but like it's also like you want to stay here because I love all the girls here. I guess it's been like the season has been so fun and just nice with all the girls around me.